Hello friends, welcome to my new Kabbalah/Zohar channel where I'm going to introduce different teachings from the Kabbalists, mainly from the main source of wisdom for the Kabbalists. That will be, of course, the Zohar, the writings of Rabbi Isaac Luria, the Ari, Rav Ashlag, and as we'll get deeper and deeper into it, we learn more and more. Today it's the first video on my new YouTube channel. So, my friends, we are in the new moon of Leo. The month of Leo, from an astrological point of view, is the only month of the year that is being ruled by the sun. Every month has one of the celestial bodies. If it's a Scorpio, an Aries, for example, we know that will be the planet Ma'adim in Hebrew, Mars in English. And the month that we're basically finishing right now, Cancer, is ruled, of course, by the moon. The sun influence, the energy of the sun, we're talking about, of course, in a spiritual way. The sun influencing the month of Leo. Leo is a very, very powerful month, and it is part of 3 months that consider to be a little bit more challenging. That will be the month of Capricorn, the month of Cancer, and the month of Leo. So what I would like to speak about today is the letter Tet. The letter Tet, which is the letter of the constellation of Leo, and to expand a little bit some powerful concepts from the Zohar. And let's begin. The letter Tet. The letter Tet, maybe I should show it. I hope it's not in a reverse way. So this is the letter Tet here. Hopefully it's clear so we know what we're talking about. And if you can see, the right arm of the letter Tet is kind of pointing inward. And we're going to speak about it. Now there is a beautiful article in the Zohar that is talking about the Hebrew letters as forces of energy. So we're not talking about only about the language, like any other language, I guess, but we're talking about Hebrew and the Hebrew letters as channels of energy. And this beautiful article in the Zohar explains how each and every letter from the Hebrew letters came in front of the Creator, suggesting for each one of the letters, I want to be the channel of creation. And this letter, the letter of the month of Leo, is one of those letters. So, I will read directly from the Zohar. The language of Aramaic, the original language of the Zohar, according to Kabbalistic belief, is a language that, again, is channeling energy, light, positive energy. And we are in paragraph, in case that you have the Zohar, we're in paragraph 33 of the prologue. Alat Tet, O Tet Amra Kameh Ribon Alma, so the letter Tet, which is the channel, if I forgot to mention, which is the channel for the energy of Leo. We are in the Kabbalistic calendar. We are in the new moon of Leo. And the letter Tet, again, is the letter of Leo, coming in front of the Creator, saying, Ribon Alma, Master of the Universe, Nicha Kamach Lemivre Bi Alma. I want to be the channel of creation. Why? Now, every letter, as those letters actually approaching the Creator, every letter also have some reasoning. Yes, what is the reason? Why I want to be the channel of creation? What kind of thought intelligence, what kind of energy I'm representing? So I will be the chosen one to kind of start the entire process of creation. The reasoning, what the letter Tet is claiming, the Anbit Karyat Tov Ve'ashar. This letter, the letter of the month of Leo, the letter Tet, is representing the concept of Tuv or Tov. In Hebrew, goodness, representing only good things. Let's see how it develops. Amarle, the Creator replied, saying to the letter Tet, La avri bach alma, de'at tuvach satim begavach ve'tzafun begavach. The Creator is kind of refusing in a gentle way, saying, I understand that you're representing the absolute goodness. if it's people behaving good one in each other, just good things. I mean, for each one of us, what do we want in life? For good things to happen, for blessings to come, to manifest themselves, to actualize blessings and goodness in our lives. So what the letter Tet is saying makes sense. The reason why the Creator says no to the letter Tet, לאו רי בך עלמא, דעה תובך סתים בגבך וצפון בגבך. Yes, it's true that you're representing the absolute goodness, the source of all good things that we all want to have in our lives. Either it's good health and peace of mind and motivation, and just like in every aspect of our lives, if it's relationships, every aspect of our lives where we want to see this goodness and blessings are coming. So their Creator is saying to the letter Tet, it's true. You do represent the energy of goodness, but this goodness should stay concealed and hidden. And the Creator, the Zohar, is quoting one of the verses in the Bible, Ma rav tuvcha asher tzafanta. The real blessing, the real goodness is still in a concealed way, is still in a hidden way. Ma rav tuvcha, how great is the goodness, the magnitude of this goodness of the Creator, asher tzafanta li'recha, but this goodness is tzafun, it's hidden, it's concealed. Hoil veganiz begavach, and since this real goodness, the absolute goodness, is completely concealed, let bechulaka le'almada. This goodness cannot, at least yet, cannot manifest itself completely within this physical realm. So, what is it that the Zohar is trying to tell us? I was kind of expanding a little bit, translating what the Zohar is saying. We have today the translation, of course, in Hebrew, in our Zohar, of course. But what the Zohar is actually telling us? So we go into a little bit deeper explanation from Rav Yehuda Ashlag, and he takes this great Kabbalist, which we're going to speak about him more and more and more. This letter, the letter Tet, the letter of this month, representing a great deal of polarity, of duality. The numerical value of this letter in the Hebrew alphabet, every letter has a numerical value. The numerical value of the letter Tet, the letter for the month of Leo, is 9. And for the Kabbalist, number 9 represent what we call the reality, the dimension of Yesod. According to the ancient teachings of Kabbalah, our reality, our world actually, consists of 10 parallel universes. So if we think that as we live in this physical reality, whatever we can see, feel, touch, using our 5 senses, using, of course, our rational mind, if we think that that's all, nothing more than what I can perceive with my 5 senses and with my brain, and again, whatever I feel, the Kabbalists are saying, sorry, there is much more than that. The physical reality is only one realm, is only one reality, only one universe. So generally talking, creation consists of, the main structure is what we call the 10 luminous emanations, 10 parallel universes, 10 different completely parallel universes. We live only in a physical one. There are 9 other universes, 9 other worlds, realities. Once we metaphorically escaping the gravity, metaphorically again, the gravity of this physical realm, with the hardship, with the chaos, with the difficulty, with the pain sometimes, and darkness, once we able, energetically, spiritually talking, once we are able to escape those limitations of the physical realm, we're already reaching out to the tree of life reality. Chaos-free, pain-free reality. Only light, only the light force of the Creator, only positive energy. So when we speak about the letter Tet, the letter again for the month of Leo, with the numerical value 9. The letter Tet, being the 9 reality, the 9th world, emanation, universe, as we go from the very top, from what we call Keter. Keter is the highest level. Keter, Chokhmah, Binah. So we have 10 of them. When we count from the top universe, where completely only light, not only that there is completely only light in the top, very top universe, but even the pain and the sorrow and the grief and anything that represents darkness in the tree of life, in the top of the tree of life reality, all of those things that I just mentioned, this chaos transforms completely into light. The 9th emanation, number 9, which is already part of the tree of life, is being called Yesod. In English, foundation. But the Kabbalists always use the original terms. Yesod is the link to the spiritual realm. So we are here in what we call Malchut, the physical limited reality, and Yesod is already the link, the gateway, if you like, to climb to this tree of life reality. That's for us as we're climbing upstairs. Yesod also represents a funnel, taking all the energy from the supernal realities and like a funnel, bringing it and channeling it into this physical realm. In the physical body, because our physical body is also a reflection of metaphysical forces, in our physical body, Yesod will be the reproductive organs. Now the Zohar is saying, without getting too much graphic, it's common knowledge, I guess, when we speak about the reproductive organs, as the name indicates, it can be used to bring new souls to this world, reproduce, of course, but also the waste of the body. At least part of it is being released through the emanation of Yesod, through the area of the reproductive organs. And the Zohar is saying why? Why is it that the reproductive organs are being used for two completely different purposes? Creating new life on one hand, and on the other hand, the waste is going out there. Why could it be in the process of creation? Why couldn't it be that we have two different systems? It's all in the same place, the reproductive organs. Why? That's the secret of the letter Tet, and it also has to do, of course, with the new moon of Leo, the month of Leo, but with this specific period of time. It says that from the 17th day of Tammuz, of Cancer, from the 17th day of Cancer, up to the 9th day of Leo, we're talking about 21 days, this period of time, those 21 days, from the 17th of Cancer to the 9th day of Leo, those 21 days are days of maybe a little bit more hardship, or it's called Yemei Ben HaMetzarim in Hebrew. It's like Metzarim, it means something that is narrow. So maybe a little bit more hardship, a little bit more insecurity, uncertainty, these kind of things. It's more challenging. This period of time, those 21 days are ending in the 9th day of Leo. Again, we see the number 9, like the letter Tet, as we mentioned before. Why? Because again, it represents this duality, this polarity. And here it says, Hatet Yesod Ezer Anpin. This letter Tet, representing the emanation of Yesod, where we can see this duality. On one hand, life, on the other hand, waste. Or if we take it into our bigger picture in life, so we see that, or we understand now, the almost like the spiritual cliche, but sometimes cliches are actually for real. Sometimes it's the truth. That wherever we have the challenge, wherever we have the difficulty, the hardship, that's where the most light is hiding. And therefore, many times, personally, when I speak to people that study this wisdom of Kabbalah, and maybe they heard about those 3 weeks, those 21 days, and specifically the last 9 days, from the new moon of Leo to the 9th day of Leo, when it's even more kind of a danger zone. And we heard it's difficult times now, there is hardship. The complete opposite is the truth. Yes, the energy might be a little bit heavy, and we might be challenged with different opportunities, right? But really, the message, everything in life has this polarity of Yesod. Great light, great blessings, coming also with some difficulties. Some difficulties. What is it that we want to get from this letter? As it says, Tuvech ganiz begavech. The goodness of this month being represented by the source of goodness, well, the source is the creator, but being channeled by the letter Tet, the letter for the month of Leo, is hidden to allow us to have free will. When the challenge is there, what is it we're going to develop our certainty in? To dwell into the challenge and to dwell into the doubts and the difficulty, or to shift something in our belief systems, as the Creator is saying to the letter Tet, yes, the energy is there, it must be concealed. Because one of the things that our souls asked in the moment of creation, and we'll study more about it in the future, of course, but one of the things that our souls, for each one of us, as our own personal soul and the collective soul of everybody together, we ask to apply this free will. Of course, sometimes it's not easy. That's why the Creator is saying, but the goodness is concealed. We want to pull it out. So the Creator says no to the letter Tet. Eventually, for those of you that wonder, the letter Bet, we'll speak about it later, when we'll get to the month of Capricorn, Aquarius. We'll speak about this letter, and maybe even before, the letter Bet, the Hebrew letter Bet, representing blessing, goodness and blessing. It goes together, of course. But that's what I wanted to share with you. From the prologue of the Zohar, the letter Tet, which is the channel for the month of Leo, that is ruled by the sun. So we get awesome, beautiful, so much energy, powerful energy. But together with that, at least in the first 9 days, it's concealed. It concealed. Might be some challenges, but remember, those challenges representing the polarity, representing the duality. The letter Tet is the Yesod in our body, the reproductive organs, cosmically a channel of energy, but we have those two aspects. Unbelievable energy of goodness with challenges that coming there to conceal it. So we want, of course, to get our spiritual muscle stronger and to have the ability, specifically in the new moon of Leo, to have the ability to face those challenges, but to face it with certainty. So I'm going to make many more videos, and with the time, as I learn about it, we'll have better technology. I hope you enjoy it, and see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.